What's up, YouTube? So Neverwinter launched module 31.5 today. We got a new battle pass. Everybody knows what's going on here. I'm not going to look into that too much. What I wanted to talk about in this video is um, this new event here. It looks like it goes on for 82 days, the arena. So you're going to come, nope, not that one. Right here, Harper Tesser. You're going to grab that quest. And then from there, you're going to travel to the slaughterhouse arena. Now, in here, when I did this on my warlock, it glitched out for me. I don't know if anybody else is going to encounter this. But just so you know, if it happens to you, where it feels like you can't move forward, what you're supposed to be doing here is talk to this guy, go in, kill 3 waves of enemies, kill a boss. You come back out, you talk to him, and then you go back to town. You turn in the quest with Harper Tesser, and then you get access to the arena and the PvP arena after completing that. So if you do run into the issue, just leave. You got to travel out of this, arena. You got to go to Thayer, Protectors, wherever you're going to go. And then you got to come back here because it won't let you restart until you come back. You can recharge your daily here. Mine's full. Vendors over here. Now I'm going to get into some of this because it's just what I've been looking at so far. Um, I'm not sure how you get these yet, but this stuff right here is looking pretty good. Um, Now, if you're at the point in the game where you still need, or you could use some of these upgrades, there is some decent stuff in here, even for higher end players. This AP helm's really good. I haven't looked into this stuff too much. None of it's like end game, but it is very good stepping stone gear. Um, Big part of it. I don't know where you're getting this currency from yet, but these packs right here, you got a 1 in 333 chance. It appears, because I've seen some of them on the auction house, it appears like you can sell them. They're bind on equip character. Here they are. You can find them in the illusions tab. They just added on the collections. So I'll let you guys look into that. So we're just going to go in here and start this. Now this is just a tutorial for, I guess, what you're doing in here. You're going to get it seems like a random amount of ads are going to spawn in. And then it's both the amount that spawn in and the waves. Sometimes you'll get 1 wave, sometimes you'll get 3 waves. And then you're going to kill a boss to move on to the next wave. Now, for this one, you're only going to be doing this 3 waves of ads. You can see on the side of where the quest is there. You just got to complete that. When you come back in here the next time, it seems like you can go as far as you can. The first time I tried doing it on my warlock, I got to 20. It starts getting really tough. You got to be avoiding the mobs pretty hard, but I got some tricks that we're gonna show when we go in to the regular mode here. So something cool. I mean, it seems like this arena is basically the same as the one from Wild Space, the Adventures in Wild Space campaign. It does seem like it's a little bit easier to get further on this one. Xbox is glitched right now, so unfortunately we can only go in solo. Can't get in with a group. The chat's not working, nothing. So yeah, you come back out here, you talk to this guy. If you can't talk to him, you just gotta leave. Come over here, exit the arena, and then travel back. And then you'll be able to restart it and go through your thing again. So now once you complete that, over here you just turn it back in. Bam, you're done. Now, over here you're going to get Trial by Blood. You join a PvP match. You don't have to win. You just do the 1v1 or the 2v2. That's a daily. Rain Through Veins, slay 25 bosses. That's a weekly. And then this one, slay 100 enemies. And this is a daily one. You're going to get 50 marks. Now, Should have looked at those to see, because it does seem like you can get a decent amount of currency in here. I think it goes a little bit faster than um, the wild space one as far as currency earned. So 50 for that one, 350 for that one. It's the boss one. PvP 150. Okay, cool. So we're gonna switch over to the Warlock. I'm not really sure. The Warlock does seem good in here for a couple reasons. I'll show you when we get in here. Because it does get pretty hard. I don't know how long it's going to stay like this. I'm sure the devs will be fixing this. There's kind of an issue. You can get out of combat pretty easily. So far, from what I've done, I recommend single target. I have Angel of Protection on to help with healing. Now you can come over here and you can either get it just opens up the queue window for you, or you can travel to the slaughterhouse arena from here. In order to do the PvP, you need a token of blood. You just buy it here for 5 of the currency. So ultimately, you're going to be having to do a little of both. I mean, you don't have to do the PvP, but you're at least going to have to do the PvE still if you want to do the PvP. So far, it seems like the only benefit you're getting from going a high amount of rounds, you are going to be getting more of the currency the further you go. It's going to start taking you a lot longer because the mobs are very tanky in here. I believe it scales up with the amount of players that are in here. I believe it's going to be stronger. I'm not really sure on that yet. That's the way it was in the arena, so from Wild Space, so I'm sure it'll probably be something similar again. Um, so you'll see, I can actually kind of demonstrate it right here. So what you can do is take this boss, right? Let's say you're struggling, you got 4 death heads, you're about to die out. Bring the boss over here, get him in a mechanic. Come over here. Bam, you're out of combat, and you put down an altar. So it's easy to get your death, to reset your death heads. You're gonna want movement speed. Um, a lot of movement speed. Any kind of self healing you can do on any class. That's kind of why I mentioned the Warlock. The Shadow Slip lets you get away and reset. That's if you want to go, really push for high rounds. As the game stands right now, you can get out of combat. I have a feeling like the devs will probably fix that, as they should. But until then, that's what we got. Now in groups, it's not so much a thing. But if you are really trying to push those high rounds, that's how you're going to do it. What I recommend, if you're just in here just trying to farm currency, you don't care about how far you're going. If you try, your best run, you got to, let's say, round 15. I don't think you're going to want to just keep pushing for round 15 if your sole purpose is to be in here farming currency. If you're just going for currency in here, I recommend, once they start getting hard, it's taken more than one rotation to kill the bosses. That's when I recommend you kind of just back out. Round 2 there, you see I got 3 marks. The first round you get 1. It doesn't stay on that kind of same trajectory, but I think on round 20 I got like 25 of the currency or something like that. But it does get very tough, when you get out there. They start one-shotting you a lot. So you just got to be prepared and just try to stay away from the mobs as much as you can. Kite them around, you can sometimes get out of combat when the ads are spawned in like this, but sometimes a lot of these ads move too quick and you can't really make it happen. So That's all the tricks I've seen so far. Um, and I'm gonna just show you the last little mechanic that it seems like they added. I don't know. I haven't gotten too far on the arena yet here. I don't know if there's something further along. 20's been my best round so far, but here you got 60 seconds to claim your power up. Oh, so you get an outgoing healing bonus, max health, power. I'm just gonna take the power. Now, some of the ones I really recommend is, if you see base damage boost, if you see magical damage boost, if you're a wizard or a warlock, I would definitely recommend taking those. Um, Physical damage boost if you're on a physical damage character. Damage reduction would be huge because they start hitting you pretty hard later on, um, especially the ads. With the bosses, it's kind of you got plenty of opportunities to get out of combat if you just move away from the boss while they're doing one of their mechanics. You just got to be on the other side of the room. Um, Warlocks and barbarians would be great for this. So I think that's all we got for now. And when I get more information on this arena, I will update everybody.